Ridley Scott's Napoleon may be the first film epic to promote a television program. At 158 minutes, you cannot exactly call it a preview of coming attractions, but it is difficult to evaluate as a self-contained work. If you do not know the history, the film is bewilderingly incomplete. If you are familiar with the subject, it looks a little foolish. Biographies of well-known figures may provide insight into the human beings hidden by the cloak of reputation. A Napoleon, Joaquin Phoenix, however, has to be dealt with as a myth that is far more tenacious than passing fame. The man cannot be extricated from his heroic larger-than-life status. Thus, to concentrate as Napoleon does on the Emperor's rocky relationship with Josephine, Vanessa Kirby, may take him down a peg or two, but it does nothing to explain how he differs from countless other cuckolds. If anyone should know that the Napoleonic myth is the product of an image, it is the director of The Duelists. Created by artists like Jacques-Louis David and others, Napoleonic propaganda shimmers in operatic splendor to transcend grubby reality. To counter this myth, you must overcome that imagery. Scott wisely eschews imitating David et al., but despite his own considerable visual invention, he cannot surpass them, and Napoleon's kinks are no substitute. So, the myth is safe. Scott's battle scenes have panache, but other than the early siege of Toulon sequence, there is little to demonstrate Napoleon's strategic perspicacity. The stunning, savagely beautiful Battle of Austerlitz is the film's high point, but there is no sense of what Napoleon does in military terms that is so brilliant. He claims his opponents steal his tactics, but what are they, and why would anyone imitate them? It's as if after reading the history books, the Austrians and Russians simply gave up. At least the battles can hold their own against the emphasis on Josephine. Everything else seems an afterthought. Napoleon may have cited his code as his greatest accomplishment, but that foundation of French jurisprudence is not even mentioned, much less discussed. Important figures who might provide some context, like Talleyrand and Fouché, the two jokers in the Napoleonic deck, barely appear. The Duke of Wellington gets token screen time in the lead-up to Waterloo, but Tsar Alexander shifts inexplicably from best buddy in one scene to traitor's enemy in the next. Like skipping chapters in a book, if you don't know what happened during the cuts, the follow-up is inexplicable. By minimizing Napoleon's achievements to concentrate on his private failings, the remarkable accomplishments of a highly public figure are subordinated to a sordid portrait of questionable insight. Maybe the full-length Napoleon overcomes these shortcomings, but there is precious little literary nous on hand here to inspire much confidence. Aside from enjoying the sumptuous settings on a big screen, the greatest advantage of the theatrical version is the sound system. The action scenes do truly shake, rattle, and roll.